Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Right, I'm making a load more belts. We'll just go up here, we can make sure this is all working properly. It is, there's no issues up here whatsoever. The only issue we've got is the speed that these use up the science packs, and we're not making science packs very fast. So that's going to be something that we're going to want to work on. Before we do that, let's just quickly set this up. I want that one there, there, and there like that. And then we bring these out like that. So they're going to start producing, and that's going to start producing as well. So we've got those making, but they're not taking the iron away anywhere, and they're not putting it on anything. We're going to be using these iron chests. Remember these iron chests that we weren't using? Well, now we're going to use them. We're going to drop these over here like that, and I'm going to take a single inserter. I'll drop that one there. That one's going to start slowly spooning off the iron plates onto there. We've got the rest of the iron plates coming down here, and then we've got the steel down in here. We've got 136 steel plates in there already. That's doing an absolutely wonderful job. I've got all of these up here. It's busy using them up. They're using up as fast as they possibly can. Now, it's a good thing that they're using up as fast as they possibly can, because they're going to be used faster fairly soon. Right? Now, at the moment, they're not being used all that quickly. Fairly slow and steady, to be honest. But we're going to want to move them faster. But there's other things that we're going to want to do. So, first up, that one can just stay like he is. I'm not actually too worried about that. We'll just leave that little setup and we won't interfere with it. I've got these belts over here. And I actually want to move this belt back tighter to this drill over here. I'm going to put that one down there. Like that. Transport belt is in the way. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to bring that one up there. And I'm going to bring that one down onto there like that. So it's going to go onto it like this, and it's not going to go much further. It might go a little bit. It might just sort of squeeze it up a bit, but there we go. That's now full of copper all the way down through. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to get rid of that as well. That one's going to come out. So this one's now not got a lot else in there, but I want more factories. I want more stuff producing these items here. So I'm going to need more copper coming down through here. And so the way that I'm going to do that is... Actually, I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to go here. It's got to be said, I'm not actually very good at planning the whole spaghetti things with all of the... With all of this, right? This is spaghetti. Commonly known as spaghetti, all the belts and everything. So don't take me as gospel for how to set this up, because I'm useless at setting this up. I don't generally play with very much spaghetti, right? My main way of playing is to get to the robots and then let the robots do it. They're far better than me at making spaghetti, right? They are way, way better than I am. So that one there is not doing anything for a minute, and that one there is not doing a great deal. But what I was actually... No, we want to remove that one, and I want to remove that one, and I want to remove that one. I'll pick up that one that's on the floor there. And we'll remove you. So we've got it like that. So next up, I want these. I can't put it there. I want to move it over by one. And I'm going to put it up there like that. I'm going to put another one right next to it. Just there. Okay, so we've now got 3 factories coming off of this. I'm going to go one there and one there like that. See how we've done this? So the plan is now... Then go into there, and I get them making those. And I go to that one, and I get them making those as well. So I've got 3 factories now making the science over here. But I still don't have any copper coming through. So that's the next bit that we need. I want to put a splitter on there, like that. So that splits the copper out. So we don't want to have any more of it. And then I'll put that one over to there. I'll take an underground belt. Just straight through like that. Nice and easy. And then that one is going to come down here, like this. And it's going to go out, actually. It's going to go like that. There. Actually, it's going to go further out than that, even. It's going to go like this. It's going to go out there. And then it's going to run down to there. Okay? So I've got those two bits. Now, I could not use direct inserters. I could have that being put out onto a belt. But I don't think I need to do that at the moment. So next what you do is you get a long-handed inserter, and I'll drop that one there, and that's going to start taking the copper, and then I'll do the same with that one there, and that's going to start taking the copper, and it's going to put it into there, and then it's going to come out again. So next up, I want to go there, and I want to remove that one, and I want to remove that bit of belt. So I can put one inserter there, and put one inserter there. Okay, so we've got both bits being covered there. But I got another one back here. We've got to do something with that one. If I take there, that's going to start putting that out. And then I need a belt that will run from here, and it will go up, round, and join onto there. That's the last bit that we want to do. So we're going to bring that up like that. And I can bring it across there. And you know what? I just drop it onto there like that. I just do it like that. There. That's fine. And then I take this belt, that inserter, and I put that one onto there. So I've now got these three running out through. I'm producing 3 of these now, every whatever seconds it is. Does it say on here? Every 5 seconds. It's every 10 seconds. That's what we're doing. Yeah, about every 10 seconds we're producing one on here. And let's just check our power situation. Power is fine. So every 10 seconds we're producing 3 of these. And then you run up through here and you can see we're not getting any into there. But we're now keeping 2 of these reasonably charged. Yeah? And I'm hoping that's going to keep going. But now the issue that we've got is this one here. Oh, it is. It is. It's just keeping up. It is just able to keep up. It's not doing a great job, but it is able to keep up. And that is providing for 3 factories worth of red science. So then we've got our red science coming up through here. And it's still using them up in these labs. The labs are using them faster than what we're producing them. So ideally, I want more. Yet more being produced. And there is an easy way of doing that. I've got this one over here, which is kind of running separate. But now that I've got those 3 running, there is a better way of doing this. If I was to take those gear wheels there and make more of them and have them being put onto a line, they could then be sent further up round and we could join them in onto the copper line and bring them back down through, and both items would be taken off and put into these, and I can have like 6 of these in a line, all producing the same thing, which is kind of what I want to do next. I can leave this little setup running here, right? I don't need to worry about that one, and we can always remove this a bit later on. We'll let that one just keep going at the moment, because it is producing as fast as it possibly can. And I want to go in there, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make 6 of them. We'll make 6 of those for now. And we've got to decide how we're going to run our belts. Okay, so I'm just going to go up here. Now, I've got copper on the end here. And I don't want that copper, so I'm just going to press F and pick a few of the bits up. So now we know that it's only going to come out on one side. When you've got a splitter, you can actually use a splitter even with mixed items, and it will keep the items on the same side of the belt that they were on when they first came through. So you don't need to worry about a splitter mixing things up. It doesn't happen, right? It won't mix things up. It will just leave them as they were previously. So for this little exercise now, I would like... See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that to there. I'm going to go up by 2. And I'm going to run those out there. I'm going to make 3 of these factories, like this. And I'm going to remove that there. And I'm going to allow it to use up that copper there a minute. And the 3 factories will work well, because then this is going to come along the bottom. I'm going to redirect that line along there, so I don't have to worry about any of this. It's not going to be in the way. Some of this other might be in the way. I don't need that splitter on there anymore. That one can go. So if I I'll pick that one up like that. I'll put that one there, and I'll put that one round. So that one can go in. You know what? Let's just pick this up. We'll pick all of this up and we'll get it out of the way. So you right there, you're going to make one more of them. I did consider not doing this, but now I've decided I do want to do this. This is how we're going to do it. I'll take you out of there. That one's going to go up through there, and that one's going to use up. Right, well, while that's doing that, we can redesign the line down here. So this one, actually going to want that one to come down that way by 1 point, and then we're going to move it over to there. So we've got our iron plates moving over this way. I will gather up the iron plates up here on the top side so that we've only got them on the lower side there. I want that to go over one more. And then I will take 1, 2, 3, like that. There. I always like to make them even. I always like to make them even. Alright, it's just a thing. I just like to make sure they're nice and even all the way through. So then we're going to there, and I want to make iron gear wheel. Now, I've got iron gear wheel on there. If I press shift, right click on there, I've now copied the settings on that one. And then I can press shift, left click on there, and it will automatically select the same recipe for those as well. And that's a really, really useful thing to do. Right? It's just a useful thing to do. Genuinely makes a difference. And I'll get you. I've got stuff down on the ground there that doesn't need to be on the ground. You are useless being sat there. We can pick those up as well. And then we will come down here and we will remove these belts. Don't need those. I don't need that one either. So I've got 3 of these now being made. So next up, I've got more of these, right? I could actually move these over. I could put them right over that way and move these belts around as well, which is what I'm going to do. I know, I'm doing like a lot of moving stuff around, but like I've said, I'm not actually that good with doing the whole spaghetti thing. So I tend to do this a fair bit to start with. Let's remove some of these power poles as well. They're going to be in our way. Remove that lot. One thing, when you're removing power poles, always pay attention to where you're removing them from and how you're moving them around, just in case you accidentally remove the wrong ones. There. Right. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so I would like these. They can go right up against this belt here. And you'll see, coal. We've got an issue with coal. Look. I don't have enough coal coming out. We're going to have to do something about that. Right, I don't have enough coal coming down here to power all the rest of the stuff that I want powered with the coal. I'm going to run those down there like that. I'm going to put one more up there like that. I'm going to remove that one. I've got no power up there now. I'll remove you. And I'll put that to there, and I'll put that to there. Right, so we've got our power back up on that section. The coal over here is just not coming through fast enough. I've got coal being taken down here, and I've got coal being taken down here, plus going into these furnaces. And then there's not quite enough going there, which means that then we don't have enough coming up here, or for all of the furnaces over there either. So we are actually going to want another one of these. So I'm going to just take that one, and I'm going to drop that down to there, and I'm going to take a belt like that, and I'm going to drop that one down onto there like that, and I'm going to get a power cable. I'm going to do that so that I've got a little bit more coal coming through. That's all we need there. We've got both sides being filled with coal anyway, so that's absolutely fine. It's going to be a bit distorted on one side there for the coal, but again, it doesn't matter. So we go down through here. I've got one more, which I don't really have enough room for on my line here, so we'll keep that factory back. And then we'll remove all of those. This is going to be worth it, trust me on this. It's definitely going to be worth it. We're going to have a nice tidy line when we finish this. So I will take you there like that, and nope. That one wants to go there. And you want to go there, and we run that down to there like that. And then this next one goes the other way. That one will go up to there, like that. In there. That one will go like that. There. So now we've got the copper coming through on that side. I'll pick up all of this copper here. There. Like that. And then I've got these over here. So this is... Ooh. That's one bit that I didn't actually take into account. Where I'm going to put those. Well, that was rather foolish of me. Right, well, what I can do is actually I can put that one like that so that it doesn't go any further than that. It will just stop there, and that will be fine. So then I can drop that one there, and this can come out to here like that. I can run that up there, up to the top, and bring it along there, and I can drop it into there. There's a very specific reason for doing that. You will see very shortly. I will put... It doesn't matter which side these get put on. If I put that one there, I put that one there, and I put that one on that side. Like that. And then I can go to power line and power line. Right, that one, it puts it on the right-hand side. So that one's putting that onto the right-hand side of the belt as well. So we're feeding iron in, and we're feeding the iron cogs out. Those are coming up there. They're being fed onto the belt here. And then they're going to come back down, and they're going to stop there. I want some more long-handed inserters now. So if I go to there, and I will make 10 long-handed inserters. I will call for those to be made. There. And what we do is we start taking the long-handed inserters, and we put those in the middle section, like this. Up through there. Like that, and then we take the short inserters and we put those up the top part. One, so that it's nice and even and it looks pretty. But two, because we're going to want power on all of these. So you've got to make sure that you leave enough room for the power lines. And if you make sure that they're even, you actually make sure everything's all powered on as well. So then, finally, I'll go onto there and I will go for Automation Science Pack, like that. And then shift right click onto that one, and then you can see now I'm pressing shift and I'm mousing over the next one. That is now showing me that the it's going to copy what's in green. So then I can just shift click like that up the way through, and it's going to start making science packs. So I've now got 6 of these factories making science packs all at once. We've got the gear wheels. We've got the gear wheels feeding in on this side, and then we've got the that's going up to the top. We've got the copper plates and the gear wheels all coming back down through here, and it's all making science packs. 2 of these science pack factories per gear wheel factory down here should be absolutely fine. I can't see any issues with those numbers. We'll keep a close eye on the gear wheels, but ideally we want them to back right up to the factory. That's what that's an ideal situation, is that they both back up to the factory. Now, the next thing is, it's great to have the science packs backed up. Actually, no, I do want the science packs to back up. But there's one thing I am going to do, and this is just a bit of preparation work for later on in the game. I'm going to do that. So the red science will back up on that side of the belt. And I want it to do that. We're unlocking green science at the moment. And we're going to be setting up another thing for green science over here. And then I will feed the green science packs in on this side. They'll go up. And then the green science packs will... So we'll have both of them sort of feeding into this little cluster right here. And we're now powering this at 100%. And that's absolutely beautiful. We don't have all that much to go. You can see up there, we've hardly got anything left that's needed for the logistic science. That's doing really well. We've got everything powered up. 2 megawatts on there. The maximum that you can put through, maximum power output, 900 kilowatts on what we've got right there. Is that 900 kilowatts per... No, I think that's our overall thing. No, it's 900 kilowatts per... Yeah, maximum power output is 900 kilowatts on a steam engine, right? So we have a look in here. Maximum is 900 per steam engine. And at the moment, we're doing about 1.9 megawatts. So overall, we can go all the way up to about 4 times 9, 3,600. So we got about 3.6 megawatts. You know, does tie in with this. Production's about halfway at the moment. So there, we've now unlocked logistics science packs, which is fan-schmastic. That is brilliant. Advanced material processing, if we go for that one, it means that we can do faster furnaces. That's really good. This one here is one that I want sooner rather than later, because that gives us faster, it gives us the blue factories, which makes things run faster. That is a really, really good thing to get. But before we move up to those upgrades, we've got logistics there. Those are red belts. Red belts are much faster than the other belts. We got fluid handling there, which is something that we're going to want with all the oil. As soon as we're able to start producing oil, we're going to want the fluid handling. We don't have to worry about military stuff at the moment. We don't have to worry about that at all because robots are not a concern. So construction robots. This is the bit that we need to worry about. Plastics, back there. We can't start making plastics yet until we've got oil processing, we've got fluid handling, we've got automation 2, so we do actually need the automation 2 to be able to make everything work, and we're able to make engines as well. So automation 2 is one that we can go and get now. So it's quite an important one, but I'm going to go with the steel axe. Why am I going with the steel axe? Because I don't have the green science set up yet. Green science is not able to be produced yet. So what we need to do is we need to be able to make the green science. So we got that one there. We have to make a transport belt and make an inserter and then combine the two together into a logistics science pack. Now, to make a transport belt, we need an iron gear wheel and then another iron plate on top of that. And then to make a inserter, we need an iron plate and an iron gear wheel, plus we need an electronic circuit. To be able to make an electronic circuit, we need iron plates and we need copper cables. So you can see it's instantly gotten many times more complicated than it was just a few moments ago. And all of this takes a lot of time to set up and produce. So what we're going to need to do first is I think that we want to have something set up to produce transport belts. I think that's got to be our first priority. Iron gear wheels and iron plates. That's what we got to do. But you can see down here, we're actually consuming these down here, these iron gear wheels. We're using them faster than we're making them. The main reason for that appears to be that we're not producing the iron fast enough. Right, the iron is splitting between the two. I've only got one chest over here that's being filled with iron. But that chest there, that is the one that is actually making a big difference to us. So we're going to switch that one off now. Because the only reason that I have one of these chests going is to accumulate a bit for me to use. And I don't actually need to do that. There's no need for me to do that at all because I got this one up here. That one is slowly accumulating for me to use privately. I don't need to worry about it. So I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. I can also get rid of that through there. And that one. And go up and remove that bit there as well. And we've already got it removed from there. So I've got this little cluster and that little cluster. Eventually those will be gone as well. But that's just filling chests for us to use personally. We don't need to worry about them. And now you can see the coal is being used, but it's not doing too bad. Right? We're starting to slowly catch up with the coal that we were using on here because of the extra that we've brought back down in. That's a good thing. Right. Things are starting to build up here a little bit. But the ore is still not coming through fast enough. That's our big problem now, because we've gone and got these extra ones down here. The ore isn't coming through fast enough. And yes, we've got these up through here, but they're not keeping the line completely full. So what we've actually got room for some more furnaces, some more belts, furnaces, belts, miners. We've got room for some more miners to come up through here. So what I want to do is I want to make a couple more of those. I'm going to make 2 of them. I'm going to set them going a second. 1, 2, like that. And just going to clear a little bit of room here, like this. Go up there. Right, I'm hoping that's going to be enough room there. A little bit down here, maybe. Right, that's probably sufficient. So I've got a belt right there. Actually, I want to put the belt on the other side. So I've got that one there, and I can put that one up to there like that. It's going to go underneath the belt there, and it'll reach all the way across. So 2 extra of these will probably be enough to keep that line completely stuffed full all the way back down through. So if I go to there like that, and then I can bring you up over to there, and then I go that way, and I stop there, and then I take the underground belt and put that through there, and then I take power line, I drop that onto there. Right, so I've now got those 2 bits of ore, and they will run through, and that goes onto the belt on the other side, and you can see now it's already started to sort of come in, and then it comes over to this side, and it's starting to stuff the belt just a little bit more full. But overall, I still think we've got room for another mining drill's worth. Right, so I could put another mining drill further down on there, and that will keep the belt with a little bit more ore coming through it, and that will allow all of these to keep running, because that's what I'd like. I would like every single furnace to stay running at maximum capacity all the time. And yes, admittedly, it's not going to be long before we want to upgrade our furnaces. We're going to need, we're going to be able to have bigger furnaces, and we're going to be able to get even more coming out of all of the furnaces, which is going to be great. So there, we've got another 7,300 on that one. I'll put you on there like that. Right, so there's the extra one. That's going to go up through. So if you just keep an eye on that bit right there, that'll run through. And that, once that bit gets up there, that will sort of tell you it's around this area here. I lost track of it. But there, I can already see it's now filling that up a little bit more. It's still got a gap on the line. I've got room for yet another drill on there if I want to. Not quite. Yeah, I do. I've got room for another drill on that line. If we need to, we got room for one more drill to have that completely full all the time and never giving up. But it's now reaching the bottom furnaces. So every single furnace is now producing iron plate. And it's actually now it's going to start backing up. Right? It is going to slowly start backing up. Which means all of these are producing as fast as they can. And we've got steel being produced as fast as it can. That's backing up a little bit on there. So that means that these steel furnaces here are actually producing flat out. I think. They should be. That one's got 20 plates in it. This one down here has got 18 plates in it. Pretty confident that they're producing as fast as they possibly can. So we hopefully will actually get some of this starting to back up in a minute. And the reason that these are all backing up, and then we've got the red science, that's all backed up as well. Right, we've got stuff backing up everywhere. This is good. This is actually a really good thing. I want to put another one of these down here, and I want more of these iron gear wheels. Right? Why do I want more gear wheels? Because gear wheels are life. For a lot of things, in the factory, gear wheels are life. Right? There's no other way about it. And I'll take those. Oh, that one right there. We'll drop that one onto there. And let's put you up. And then I will write and copy that one onto there. And then I will take the other gear wheel and that one. I think if I should put them on the same... You know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to do it like this. If I do it like that, I'll only have one of them there. But I'm going to change this around, right? I'm going to move that inserter there. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.